And next we would like to introduce Miss Bekah Reed, who helped with putting the book together under the direction of Betty Kuklis. She spent countless hours putting that book together, and so she is going to do the final years of the city of Delano, 1991 through 2015. Thank you, Bekah.
Everyone else was a lot shorter than me. Hi everyone, my name is Bekah Reed, a lifetime member of the community of Delano, CCHS class of 2015, and the Centennial book layout editor. Since 1990, the city of Delano has grown substantially, from the almost 23,000 people who live there to more than double that when the population was last measured in 2010. In 1991, my own family started being established when my mom, Brenda Perry Reed, came to the community, and my mom and dad met while teaching in McFarland. A few years later, they were married and starting their family of my older sister, Jenny, my older brother, who is now 22, Alex, and a fourth year at Fresno State, myself at 18 and at my first year at Cal Poly, and my younger brother, Joshua, who's 17 and a junior at CCHS. In 1992, Delano Farms, one of the top producers of grapes in the area, was started from a Washington-based company, Anderson and Middleton. Sears Logistics Services also opened its Delano warehouse to be the point of contact for logistical activity. In 1993, North Kern State Prison opened its doors, giving more opportunity for more jobs in the community. Princeton Street School also opened its doors. And of course, one of the most well-known names in and around our community, Cesar E. Chavez, passed away after serving many years for the bettering of farm worker conditions all over the state. In 1994, the Bilson wing of the Delano Regional Medical Center was dedicated and added 30 additional acute beds, a 10-bed intensive care unit, and an enlarged laboratory and pharmacy to DRMC. Forward to 1997, along with the birth of yours truly, came El Nino. It devastated most of the agriculture in the area, and it took years to recover. In 1998, the first phase of Paramount Citrus operation on the south side of Delano began taking its shape and was expected to open in 1999. Almond Tree Middle School opened its doors as the second middle school in the city. In 1999, Delano had a record snowfall of 3.5 inches. And it was the first time in 27 years that we even had a measurable amount of snow on the valley floor. And we have not had any snow since then. In 2000, the town's population was at 38,824, rising by over 15,000 people in 10 years alone. Morningside Elementary School also opened its doors in 2000. In 2003, Cesar E. Chavez opened its doors as the second high school in Delano and began serving its community. Over 1,650 students currently attend the school. In 2004, Harvest Elementary was established. And in 2006, Lavinia Middle School opened. Also, our own Kenneth Dyer was recognized as California State Teacher of the Year, and he's somewhere back over there. He's not paying attention to me. And in 2007, Superintendent Rosalina Rivera was recognized by Assemblyman Rudy Salas as the 32nd Assembly District's Woman of the Year. And she's somewhere over there as well. She's right there. In 2008, the new Delano sign at exit 52 Pond Road was erected, and Columbine Vineyards was founded and established, being able to receive and ship over 200,000 boxes of grapes a day. And of course, Delano's third high school, Robert F. Kennedy, opened its doors and began serving. In 2009, Nueva Vista Language Academy established itself under its new name and as a language academy. Fast forward to 2012, Paramount Citrus celebrated the grand opening of its new citrus packing house, and the Delano Marketplace Shopping Center broke ground in preparation for a 363,000 square foot shopping center. In 2013, a new police station at 2310 High Street was dedicated, 100 years after the first Delano police station was organized. Pioneer K-8 School opened its doors as the first K-8 school in Delano Union Elementary School District. In 2014, Robert F. Kennedy High School football were Division V Valley champions, and Cesar E. Chavez football won the South Sequoia League title. In 2015, Delano began the celebration of its 100 years since the incorporation as a city. And now here we are in 2016 celebrating the end of it. However, it's not the same. One of our best men here in the city passed away less than 2 weeks ago. Garrett Lake, the man behind the camera, a man of service, a Centennial Committee member, and the man who took almost everybody's senior picture, wedding picture, dance pictures, and could be seen DJing all over the town, was taken from us much too early. I would like to remember and honor him right now with a moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to speak here today and have fun with the rest of our celebration. And remember that every day of your life is a page in your own history. Thank you.
Thank you, Bekah. I really appreciate your words. They were very touching. At this time, I'd like to introduce Councilwoman Liz Morris, who will share with us the future of Delano.
Thank you, everyone. I'm grateful for this opportunity to get up and share some of the future things of Delano. So if you're able to find a little shade somewhere and brave the sun, we're glad that you stayed and listened to what the future of Delano holds. But I do want to thank everyone for coming, and I want to say thank you to the committee that we serve with together. What a wonderful year this has been serving with them, and we appreciate the hard work that they put in to this whole year of celebration for this centennial. But it's been such a pleasure working with them. So you've heard about the past, okay? And now we want to talk a little bit about Delano and talk a little bit about the future of Delano, but not without thanking those who have gone before us, like, for instance, Mr. Bowers, who talked earlier, and I'm sure during his time, he put in a lot of hard work to help make Delano a better place for everyone to live. And many that have gone before him and after him that have contributed, to what Delano is today. And we want to, thank them for their years of service and the great things that they've done, for Delano and their contributions. As far as the future of Delano, you kind of listen a little closely, and we'll tell you a little bit about some of the things that are coming and some of the things that are going to be happening in Delano. These are kind of the things that are actual things that are going to happen. We'll talk about the future a little bit, but these are upcoming things that have kind of been verified, and we know that they're coming. Mr. Dowling also, made a list for us of the things that are coming to Delano. One of the things that we know are coming is the relocation of the airport. The city of Delano has purchased the land where the relay station is, and the airport will be relocated to that location. That is going to free up, land at the current airport for Paramount. They want to build a little theme park there to market their products. So, and they also will help, with that transformation of that relocation of the airport. Wonderful Paramount, as I mentioned, they're going to build a second plant as a result of that airport relocation. And then, of course, they are currently working on the next phase of the marketplace, which is going to include a theater, which is long awaited. Back in our day, when I was growing up as a kid, we had like 2 theaters, and I remember buying a ticket to the movies for 20 cents. That's what it cost, and our mom would give us like 15 cents to spend on popcorn and a soda and candy. Long missed the theaters since they've been gone, and so glad to hear that we are getting a theater, back. I'm happy when there's a dinner and a movie in town, which is pretty cool. One of the other things that's coming up is the development of 300 homes north of the marketplace between Albany Street and Glenwood Street. And this is going to be YK project of there's also apartments and condos that are being built out there. There's also 235 single family housing that is under construction out there right now. So you're going to see that place really moving out there. They are putting in a traffic roundabout, Browning Road and Garces Highway. There are traffic signals coming up on Garces Highway, at Lexington Street, and at High Street. So you'll see traffic lights coming up. Those are largely congested area that everyone usually complains because the lines are so long. There's a second phase of the solar project at the wastewater treatment plant. One of them has already been completed, but now we have a second solar project out at the water treatment place. You'll see a new community center coming up and a senior center being built within the next 2 years. So, and we're looking forward, to that because that's been in the long making. At the Dover Parkway on the South Point, you'll see also there's going to be a South Point Medical Park coming up, and that's right behind kind of where Home Depot is. And there's about 20 acres of medical offices that are coming up. They're finishing up Madison Square, which has a specialty medical center coming up. And Mr. Bill Card, who is the senior planner for Delano, kind of has given us the way future of Delano, like 25 years from now. And he indicates that in the year 2041, which is 25 years from now, he says that the city's population is projected to be approximately 64,670 people. That's based on a 2% annual growth for Delano. He says that the city's South Commercial Corridor will be built out. The overall amount of commercial will be around a total of 1 million square feet of varying types of commercial uses, ranging from small boutique shops, theaters, large retail anchor stores, and so forth. Also residential projects, including apartments, single housing, and other housing projects will be built to support the commercial centers of the city. And he says, in 25 years, the automobile will transform from what is today a somewhat hazardous venture on the road to a conveyance product that will manage congested driving with computers and have interactive collision avoidance systems that will save many families or many lives. So I'm sure I can probably give you all my predictions of what I can see forthcoming in Delano. I personally like to see a Target somewhere in the future somewhere, and I'm sure all of you have, your predictions of what will come to Delano in the next 25 years or so, or what we wish to come. But, wishes can come to reality, and if we make those wishes known to our city and our community leaders, those things can come about. So keep wishing and keep talking to your community leaders and have them keep working on those projects that you want to see come to this city. And again, thank you so much, all of you, for your contributions to this community, because it takes all of you to make this the community, a wonderful community that we live in. And I know that we are constantly working to always make it better. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilwoman Liz Morris.